Konnichiwa, and welcome to Okazaki News. My name is Kiyoshi Masaru. Today, we will be discussing the recent actions taken by the Americans, the recent Potsdam Declaration, and the subsequent Hiroshima bombing. So, we will be looking at Truman's words in his speech from the Potsdam Declaration. Now, today, we have with us a survivor of that attack, Mr. Tosomi Yamaguchi, a resident of Nagasaki who was in Hiroshima on a business trip when the bomb was dropped. Hello. Today we are at Mr. Tamaguchi's house. Come in. We're here to interview him on his recent survival of the Hiroshima bombings. This horrific attack was executed by the Americans.
Konnichiwa. Welcome to my cousin's house.
Konnichiwa. So, Mr. Tamaguchi, what do you do for a living?
Well, you see, Mr. Kiyoshi, I'm a naval engineer for Mitsubishi Heavy Industries.
So what exactly were you doing in Hiroshima during the time of the blast?
Well, you see, Mr. Kiyoshi, I was on a 3-month business trip at the time, and August 6, 1945 was supposed to be my last day in the city, but as you can see, that didn't go very well.
Where exactly were you when it happened?
Well, you see, Mr. Kiyoshi, it was about 8:15 in the morning when it happened. I was on my way to the shipyard on my last day in Hiroshima when suddenly I hear these airplanes go overhead, and next thing I know, there's a big white flash.
What did you do when you saw the flash go off?
And I only had a few seconds to dive into a ditch before this huge shockwave pushed me into a potato patch.
Where were you after that? Where did you go?
Well, you see, Mr. Kiyoshi, after the explosion was over, I pulled myself out of the ditch, and I couldn't really hear anything because I had gone temporarily deaf, but I managed to find 2 of my friends, and we began working our way to the train station, which we had heard was still operating somehow. On my way to the train station, I had to swim through a river of floating bodies, and that was very, very unpleasant.
So, Mr. Yamaguchi, where are you heading now?
Well, you see, Mr. Kiyoshi, I'm on my way back to Nagasaki right now to heal.
Oh, you have fun there. Now a word from our state-approved sponsors. Breaking news. We interrupt this broadcast to tell you that another attack is imminent on Nagasaki. 2 planes were spotted earlier, and a parachute was just seen floating down over the site. We cut to our man in the field, Omushomi Nagatomi.
Hello, and welcome to Nagasaki. Today I'm here with this man, Omagotsu Yamaguchi, who's going to tell us about how he's been fearful that there may be a Hiroshima-style bombing on his house here in Nagasaki. You heard it here first, folks. This man is hysterical. He's in complete fear that there may be another bombing here today. And he has good reason, too. Because there were 3 planes going over here at 7:15 this morning. We don't know what their purpose was. They did not deliver anything. But as you can see, there has been some planes going over just now. It appears that one of them is dropping something. Oh, what? Oh no! Oh no, it's a bomb! Everyone look out!
This is Omodomi Nabatsu, and we are here days after Hiroshima. This is my neighbor's house. It is horrid. There is my neighbor, and this is the reporter that came to interview my neighbor. They are dead. There are hundreds of thousands of other people like this laying dead in my city. I believe I'm the sole survivor. These images you are viewing are the effects of an atomic bomb on our states of Nagasaki and Hiroshima. These pictures are pictures of the devastation and destruction that the Americans have caused to us. We will not lose this war. We will stand up and fight. As many of you may know, our Emperor Hiroto has been discussing surrender. We will never surrender. This just in. We just surrendered. This was likely due to the second atomic attack that was dropped on Nagasaki on August 9th, 1945. Here to talk to us about the bomb dropping on Nagasaki is survivor Tosomu Yamaguchi.
Well, let me tell you, Mr. Kiyoshi,